Back here at American Family Field, today's starting pitcher, Joanna, Mann. What should we keep an eye on here?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. She can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see her pile up strikeouts as the game goes on. Her entire team wakes up confident, knowing she's taking the mound later in the day.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Mann, a former MVP. She features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and she occasionally mixes in a knuckleball.
She just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
William Contreras now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Contreras needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Mann back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
First pitch changeup, she gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, she's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but she clearly thought it clipped the corner.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Mann, 22 years old, and she's a former National League MVP. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And that is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Arenado with a homer in his last game. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Offense held in check there. We played 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Lawrence Butler.
On the ground to the left, and it gets by him.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. Got him. So she picks up her 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Batting ninth.
And the batter now, Joseph Ortiz.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Butler over at first with 1 away. Popped up. Real Muto should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Terrain. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they get. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, these Brewers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Real Muto puts it away, and there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's William Contreras.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And that one fouled off. Contreras with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Schwarber makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Go Rio.
Mann back to work. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Harper steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Late with the swing there.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And down on strikes. That's her 9th strikeout so far. Next is the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike. Butler, 25 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. And we still have no score. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In plenty of time to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz.
Ortiz.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. This is Bryce Terang. Foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. She's doing her thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make her work a little bit harder.
Hit on the ground to short. On the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So another good inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what she was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hoskins pushes it foul. And strike 2.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
He goes down looking. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. And we still have no score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado. Mann pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
You put up starts like this regularly, your star will be on the rise. She was absolutely excellent for him and a major contributor to this win.
Joanna Mann just about ready to go. The former All-Star looking to help her team get a win today. It's the Philadelphia Phillies. Back here at Chase Field. On the hill here today, Joanna Mann. A 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that 3rd time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what they're going to do after having, seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents players from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what she accomplished last year, she should be pretty proud of herself.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Miller sizing this one up, corrals it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Ketel Marte. Strike 1.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. On to the 2nd inning here in the desert. No score. And we're we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Mann back to work. And a foul ball. Mann in her second season, 22 years old. She's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. Suarez with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Got him swinging. That K's her third of the game. This is Corbin Carroll coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Miller makes the catch. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. She's really cruising out there on the mound. She's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set her up to go deep into this game.
Adrian Del Castillo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. He swings and fouls one off. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. So here's Wade now.
The first baseman, run up, Wade Jr.
Mann, a former All-Star. She features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and she occasionally mixes in a knuckleball. Castellanos gets under it. He makes the grab, and a quick out number 1. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fought off foul. Gurriel working through some struggles lately. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off. On the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 9 straight retired here. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Stop. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
2 outs. And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Right through there for a strike. Suarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the pitcher's going to climb the ladder out there.
That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. To third. Feeds to second. Out there. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there is the second baseman.
Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Mann back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This to third. Miller. On to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gurriel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So
Turner with the throw to first. And Arizona is set down. Backs down quickly, and we are still scoreless. Back here in the desert, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
Up hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
Got him looking. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Arise, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
She's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That one to first. Harper steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Marte.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
She's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. She's been in attack mode since the very start.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. Back here at Chase Field, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Mann into her 8th inning of work, Singy. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. If they didn't do that today, we'll see what happens as this finishes.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 out, bases empty. Tap foul at the plate. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Mann back to work. There's a strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Gurriel stands in now and watches strike 1. This one popped up.
I got it.
Turner hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen. Well, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know she's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that she gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if she'd have made just